at any time. And do you remember when you first noticed that it turns into color?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be black and white like the whole time when I first watched it.
And it's like magic. But now here's the thing, Jack. There's my question. Would you stay in Oz, or would you go home to Kansas?
I think I would probably go home to Kansas because, like, you know, like, it's your family there, so, like, yeah.
And Auntie Em really did take care of Dorothy when she was sick. I mean, Dorothy mentions it, that Auntie Em stayed there, you know, and Uncle Henry, he seems like a pretty nice guy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it, like you said, it is her family. Now, I didn't know this originally, but I have learned that in the books, they go back and forth. So I kind of like the idea of combining the two, you know, because I think Auntie Em, you know, deserves a break from the farm, don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe a vacation in Oz. You know, come to the Emerald City and turn green. Ooh, that would be good. Jack, thank you for getting us started tonight. I totally understand. That's your family. You know, you love them. I love my family. But I always thought, ooh, don't you know, Scarecrow, I'm going to miss you most of all. So give me a call. What would you do? If you were Dorothy, would you stay in Oz or would you go back to Kansas? Layla joins us from French Creek School with us from Coventry. Hello, Layla. Hi. Have you ever pretended you were Dorothy?
Not really. Yeah.
Oh, I used to. I think I mostly did it when I was watching The Wizard of Oz, to tell you the truth. So, what do you think, Layla? Would you go back to Kansas, or would you stay in Oz?
I don't think I would stay in Oz.
Yeah, tell me why.
Because I would meet friends and stuff. Also because, it's very colorful there and stuff. And I know that there would be, like, storms and stuff.
Yeah, and I have to say that having that yellow brick road, being able to actually see a road that kind of glows, can be very handy. There's some very, very good things about staying in Oz. That Emerald City, it is gorgeous. So you would stay in Oz. Now, would you bring your family back to visit Oz with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, they might like a nice break, nice to go on vacation, but not for too long.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you got a big house there in Oz, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, have a big house. Maybe you could hire that guy at the door who keeps people out. You never know. Layla, thank you very much. Now we have one on each side. I like this. This is a discussion. Give me a call. Our number is 1-800-543-7976. There are so many things that have come out of L. Frank Baum's original stories of The Wizard of Oz. I mean, there were movies of The Wizard of Oz even before the 1939 greatest movie of all time, Wizard of Oz. Yeah, there have been movies for years. And then after the Wizard of Oz in 1939, there have been plenty of movies. There's a musical you're about to hear something from in just a few moments. So this story has lent itself so beautifully to so many kinds of art and entertainment. So put yourself in the position of Dorothy. Give me a call at 1-800-543-7976 and tell me, if you were Dorothy, would you stay in Oz or would you go back to your home in Kansas? And I want to play something from that very musical version of the story of Glinda And Elphaba. Well, we don't know her name is Elphaba when we watched the 1939 movie, but boy, thanks to Wicked, we sure found out about Elphaba and Glinda, and from Wicked, they're defying gravity.
Elphaba, why can you stay calm for once instead of flying off the handle? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you hurt your paws forever. I hope you think you're clever.
I hope you're happy.
I hope you're happy too. I hope you're proud how you would grovel in submission to feed your own ambition. So though I can't imagine how, I hope you're happy right now. Elsie, listen to me. Just say you're sorry. You can still be with the wizard. Once you worked and waited for, you can have all you ever wanted. I know, but I don't want it. No, I can't want it. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Too late for second guessing. Too late to go back to sleep. It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leave. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity, and you can't hold me down. Can't I make you understand? You're having delusions of grandeur. I'm through accepting lips, 'cause someone says they're so. Some things I
Folk music has a long, rich history of telling stories through song and entertaining people all over the world. This tradition continues to this day and can be heard on The Folk Show, Sunday nights from 8 to 10, here on XPN with me, Ian Zalator. Tune in as we explore the current state of folk music through songs and live guests and connect it to its past many generations ago. It's The Folk Show, Sunday nights at 8, here on XPN.
You would not believe what I go through while that song, Defying Gravity, is on. I am exhausted, Robert Drake. Oh, yeah, I act out those parts. I act the guards who come in to grab Linda. Yeah, I'm very busy while that song is on. I very, very busy life during the songs from Wicked. Hey, my big question is all about the Wizard of Oz. If you were Dorothy, what would you do? Would you stay in Oz, or would you go back to your home in Kansas? Give me a call at 1-800-543-7976. Willow joins us from Bear Creek Elementary School. Willow is here from Elizabethtown.
Elizabethtown.
Hello, Willow.
It's my area.
Hello. So, do you love the movie The Wizard of Oz?
Yes.
I do too. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is Linda.
Oh, yes. But, okay, I agree. I love Linda. I do. But here's the thing. Why couldn't she have just told Dorothy, click your heels and you can go home? Why did she have to go through all of that?
I have no idea. That's on her.
Thank you. Thank you. Linda, you have to live with that while Willow and I wonder. So, Willow, what would you do? Would you stay in Oz or would you go home to Kansas?
I would go home to Kansas.
Why would you do that?
Because, there's no place like home.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I know that they say it in the movie, they say it every, but it's true. There is no place. You know you're home. And I gotta wonder now, here's the thing. If Dorothy goes home, and she's taking Toto with her, obviously, do you think Elvira Gulch is still a problem?
maybe.
I wonder if the people of whatever town that is in Kansas where they're living would be so outraged by Elvira Gulch that they would just, say Toto can live in, hey, maybe a house fell on Elvira Gulch. Maybe that's why we don't see her at the end. But Willow, you would go home because it's your home. You know where everything is. Yeah, that does make sense. Like I said, even as a little kid, I would just say, well, why don't you just stay there? Maybe I just don't like to travel. Maybe that's the problem. Willow, thank you very much. And we still have room for you to answer my big question. It's all about The Wizard of Oz, and I'm using as my reference the 1939 movie that we all know. So what would you do at the end?
Excuse me.
Would you go back to Kansas, or would you stay in Oz? Give me a call at 1-800-543.
I don't know what I'd do.
7976.
I go back and forth.
And it is no secret that my time here at WXPN is going to be coming to an end in June. But we are going to look back at a whole lot of wonderful years and wonderful times on Kids Corner together. And I'm looking for memories from both kids and adults. Because let's face it, Kids Corner's been on the radio for a very long time. There are a lot of grown-ups who have, grown up on Kids Corner. So here's how you can share your Kids Corner memories with us by visiting the Kids Corner treasure chest. Go to XP xpn.org. And if you used to go into kidscorner.org, you can find it over there too, but especially xpn.org. And now here, at the top, you're going to see three little words. No, not Kathy was right. I tried to get them to use that, but they couldn't. They insisted on tell me more. And that is where you click and you are taken to the Kids Corner treasure chest. And you can submit your stories, your pictures, audio and video clips, any way that you want to send us your memory from Kids Corner. We're looking for them, and we're collecting them in the Kids Corner treasure chest. Aye, mateys. All right, that's the only pirate thing I'm going to do. We will reveal the contents of the treasure chest in June, and we will celebrate together a whole lot of wonderful memories on Kids Corner. So step one, go to xpn.org. Step two, tell me more, and then send me your Kids Corner memories. Meanwhile, you can give me a call. We are remembering a movie I think we have all seen. That is The Wizard of Oz, the 1939 Wizard of Oz, Judy Garland, Margaret Hamilton, and I'll have more to say about Margaret Hamilton in just a moment. Carmen joins us from Quarry Hill School. Carmen is here from Washington Crossing. Hello, Carmen. So, The Wizard of Oz. You've seen the movie, I take it.
Mhm.
Who's your favorite character?
The Cowardly Lion.
I love the Cowardly Lion, too. There is just something about him that, oh boy, you just warm up to him. Not so crazy about him at the beginning, but yeah, he really got to me. So Carmen, it's the end of the movie. You have a choice. You can stay in Oz or go back to Kansas. What are you going to do?
I think I would stay in Oz.
Why would you do that?
So I can explore around a little bit more.
Yeah, you can explore, maybe make even more new friends. Maybe check out if there's, nice places for Auntie Em and Uncle Henry to come and live. You never know. But yeah, I'm kind of interested, especially once they melted the Wicked Witch of the West, there weren't really any problems in Oz anymore, were there? Except maybe overcrowding, because everybody was going to want to move to Oz because it was so great. So, yeah, Carmen, I'm kind of with you. You and I will be exploring Oz together. I kind of would like to go back to Munchkinland and see what that's all about. There's a whole lot going on there. Carmen, thanks a lot. I have waited so long to ask that question on Kids Corner, and I have gotten such great answers. I am so grateful to my Kids Corner listeners. I'm pretty grateful about having a really great career in radio, and believe me, it has gone on a very, very long time. There is a song that we play on WXPN, not on Kids Corner, that goes, I've been doing this longer than you've been alive, and yes, I have been. And going way, way back before I ever came to WXPN, and even before I started doing radio for kids, I was on a radio station in New York called WBAI. And one day, I had the great pleasure of interviewing an actress named Margaret Hamilton in her apartment in Manhattan. Now, Margaret Hamilton, the Wicked Witch of the West, was a lovely, friendly, wonderful, wonderful old lady. And yes, I do call her an old lady because do you know what she wanted to talk about most of all? I mean, she told me about The Wizard of Oz, and she was getting phone calls throughout because this was the one day a year that The Wizard of Oz movie ran on television. So she was getting a lot of calls from people that day. But she would come back to her kitchen table that we were sitting at, where I had a microphone, and then she would keep telling me about about her wonderful grandchildren. And she reminded me so much of my grandmother and your grandmother. And just that when you got right down to it, this woman who had played one of the most famous characters ever in movies. I say to you, Wicked Witch of the West, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But what she really was at heart was she was a really nice grandma who loved talking about her grandchildren. So I just want to take a moment to thank Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch of the West in 1939, The Wizard of Oz, the greatest movie that was ever made, because she was just so lovely to me. And you can use your imagination. Imagine you are Dorothy. Would you go home? Would you stay in Oz? Once you stayed in Oz, what would you do? Well, we're working on imagination. Let's hear from Shine and the Moonbeams.
I turned off the TV, changed the radio station. It was time for me to use my imagination. Went on the journey, down in my room, closed my eyes, blasted off. 1, 2, 3, zoom, and I use my imagination. Yeah, it comes in handy in any situation. Yeah, yeah. I can be a light
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination. Don't be shy, it's alright if you feel a little trepidation. Sometimes these things don't need explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look at them and view it. Somebody to hold on to, it's all we really need. Nothing else to it. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Be sure to visit the new Kids Corner website, where you can listen and watch as our regular guests explore science, art, and more. Plus, you can enjoy Kids Corner 24/7, our new music channel, available anytime, day or night. It's all at kidscorner.org.
Support for Kids Corner comes from Rita's Italian Ice. Rita's is open. Locations can be found by downloading Rita's app.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing.
Here we go again.
Everything that's traffic will allow.
I'm dancing here.
Nowhere could you get that happy feeling? Yes, when you are stealing that extra wow.
Yes. Okay, the oldsters among you, that's the grown-ups, probably know that song as the theme to Kids Corner's On Stage segment, and by popular demand, we are bringing back On Stage on next Tuesday's Kids Corner. Do you sing? Do you play a musical instrument? Do you tap dance? Has to make noise. That's the only thing. Anything that we will be able to hear over the radio, give me a call next week on Kids Corner and perform right here on our stage here at Kids Corner. That is next Tuesday. We are going on stage. So, shake the dust off the instruments and your to, again, as long as it makes noise, we have to hear it on the radio. And call me next Tuesday. You ask what is on stage. It's where you perform. Are you in a musical theater show this spring? You know, 'tis the season. Call me and sing a song from the show. I promise I'll try not to sing the song with you. Unless, of course, you're doing Fiorello, and then I will sing the song with you. But nobody ever does Fiorello. Anyway, next Tuesday, the return of On Stage. And if we are going on stage, I want to play a song that I first discovered in a cartoon. I'm telling you, cartoons can be educational because the one about Owl Jolson introduced me to this song from the Howleys. Oh, ain't it grand to live and breathe and let your chest expand? The skies are blue, the world's a song, when life is notes to you. I've got eternal
to my parents' car. Watched it all disappear. And pretty soon I realized where we are. Where I know the street names like I know my friends, and I know every crack where the sidewalk bends. And it leads to the place where we belong. How much longer till we're back in my own bed? The roof over my head. It's where I want to be. On the last turn home, not much more to go. Last turn home to everything I know. The exit numbers counting down. The skyline of our not so little town. The moon is up, the stars are out. They're here to welcome us. Back in my own bed, roof over my head. It's where I want to be. How much longer till we're back in our own bed? Roof over our heads. It's where we want to be. We're on the last turn home. There's not much more to go. Last turn home to everything we know.
Kids Corner is looking for your memories. The Kids Corner treasure chest is open from kids and adults. Just visit xpn.org. Click Tell Me More. Submit your stories, pictures, even audio and video clips. We'll reveal the contents of the treasure chest in June. That does it for tonight's Kids Corner. Enjoy the kids' music of Kids Corner at kidscorner.org. Tonight's Kids Quake. Kids Corner is engineered and produced by Robert Drake. I'm Kathy O'Connell. Have a good night. Have a safe night. Please, let's all be kind to each other. And we'll see you next time right here on Kids Corner.
This is 88.5 WXPN HD1 Philadelphia, 88.7 WXPH HD1 Middletown, 91.9 WXPJ HD1 Hackettstown, 90.5 WKHS Lorton, and streaming at xpn.org. Member-supported radio from the University of Pennsylvania.
Me or him, I'm somewhere between the things that rise and the things I'll gain for losing. Either way, I'll leave some behind. And I end up there some different this time. Yeah, he's coming. It's been slow. Can I love someone? You have a way of making things feel beautiful. 'Cause you let